I'm In with the ARCC is brought to you by StoredTech, your technology, our passion. And now here's your host for I'm In with the ARCC, Amanda Blanton.
Welcome to I'm In with the ARCC. Thanks for joining us today. I'm your host, Amanda Blanton, Vice President, Marketing and Communications for the Adirondack Regional Chamber of Commerce. And today my guest is Felicia Lynn. She's the owner extraordinaire of Hometown Board Shop. Felicia, welcome to the show.
Happy to be here.
I'm happy to finally meet you. I've heard so many amazing things and, shame on me for having not hopped into your shop yet, but one day. I used to snowboard a long time ago.
Nice.
And I had a couple of, scary situations. Broke my tailbone.
I was going to say, we've all fallen and broken our tailbone. Or at least bruised.
Yes,
it's just a badge of honor. It's something that just happens. It's like taking up dance and getting a blister. It's just a thing.
It comes with the territory. But, for some of us, it's hard to get back on.
It's scary.
My sister tries every winter. So there's a chance, I think.
I mean, you could also just take up skiing.
That's true.
Yeah.
There are other
sliding
options.
on snow is sliding on snow.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, and if you don't like gravity fed, there's always cross country.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
Seems much safer.
Right? It's a little slower, but,
A little slower, yeah. You're not flying down a hill, so. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you again for being on the show. We're so excited for you because your shop is essentially a dream come true. Right?
Yeah, for me at least.
For you. Yeah. It's your baby. You are nurturing it. We are having probably the most incredible winter for snow sports that we've had in recent memory.
It was a good year to start, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew that was going to happen. No. Okay. You don't have a secret.
They don't release the Farmer's Almanac until at least 6 months after I had gotten the ball rolling.
Got it.
So
Okay.
It's just a happy accident.
Yes, but that's wonderful. So on this show, we always love to hear the backstory, especially from an entrepreneur, like what happened and what got you to this point. And I understand this has kind of been a lifelong love for you.
Sort of, yeah.
Being on the mountains. Yeah. So take us back, Felicia. When did it all start?
Well, I was going to say the ski journey started at 4.
Okay.
And my little sister constantly rubs it in my face. I started at 3.
Oh, okay.
But dad was a big ski bum, so it was non-negotiable. We were going to the mountain. We were learning how to ski
there,
as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah.
And then just like going through high school, taking like business classes and stuff, I always would use some sort of like guide service shop, something like outdoor related as my like projects.
Oh
in school.
Where they would have you have like a hypothetical business or whatever. That would be your thing. Okay.
Right. So I'm like halfway through college and I'm realizing I'm noticing a pattern here. It's like apparently this is something I want to do. I thought they were just school projects. Apparently this was like leading, nudging along the way.
Right.
So thanks, business teachers in high school.
Yeah, and you had no idea you were being led on this path.
Totally no idea. So, and then like post-college, I ended up getting a job at Inside Edge.
Okay.
I was friends with all the guys there.
Yeah.
Pretty much rolled in one day and, I'm talking to everybody and they like, as I left, they're like, do you want a job? Sure.
Right.
So that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Moved away a couple times, came back. Every time we moved away, I ended up at some sort of outdoor sports place or ski shop.
Okay.
Or it was really cool when I lived in Minnesota. The ski shop I worked at was a ski and bike shop, very similar to Inside Edge.
Yeah.
But it was Nordic heavy, so like cross-country heavy.
Oh, interesting.
I was the oddball alpine skier.
Gotcha.
Everyone I worked with was like born and bred onto cross-country skis.
I
learned more about kickwax than I ever wanted to know. I loved them. It was wonderful. I loved working there.
It's a good experience,
Yeah, it was very sad moving home, but here we are. So this is, blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
So coming home, I came back and was like, where'd all the snowboarders go?
Right.
Like we had this core crew of snowboarders that just was epic. We had like these, older like women and men who were like just awesome mentors for us. And, then like there was, my sister's younger than me. So like her and her friends coming up behind. I'm like,
you
all right,
guys
snowboarding's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And then we moved and we came back and everybody was gone. It's like,
Weird.
what is happening?
Yeah.
So, being a big baseball fan, I was like, okay, Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. My theory behind it is was kind of threefold. Two bad winners in a row.
Yep.
Nobody was at the Hill.
Sure.
Like, everyone's like, ugh, this is dumb.
Yeah.
Then the other one was, there really was, all the snowboarders, like everybody in my age group anyway, like
Sure.
careers, kids,
life
et cetera.
happened,
You know, the economy, stuff's expensive. Life happens.
Sure.
You know? So I was like, all right, maybe that's where they went. And then the third was, I kind of was looking around, and even though I was working at a ski shop, I came back to work at Inside Edge.
Yep.
I'm kind of looking around, and I'm like, the shop that I want to shop at doesn't exist. So I'm like, I mean, I like shopping here. It's great. I mean, I clearly work there.
Right.
But I'm like, it's missing some things. And because I'm not in charge, I don't really have, I mean, I can nudge the boss in a certain direction, but I don't have full control over it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I started putting together like, oh, if I own a ski shop one day,
right, what
like
would
in
it
the
look
back
like?
of my noggin,
Yeah.
you know, all those like high school assignments start bubbling up to the surface.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, like maybe I can do this. And then Fall Line closed because the Bruce retired.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, this town had 3 ski shops.
Right.
And when you calculate in Saratoga, I guess one of the guys I was talking to said at one point there were like 7 ski shops in like the Saratoga, Glens Falls, Queensbury area. And
Okay.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Right.
Like if you calculate in like Klein's and some played again sports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, 7 shops. And I'm like, we're down to 2.
Right.
No, 3.
What happened? Yeah.
So Alpine Sports Shop, Inside Edge, and Sports Page. That was it. So Fall Line goes out, and I'm like, all right, there's a spot.
Yeah.
There's an opening. I'm like, but I want to be different from everybody else. So let's do a board shop.
Okay.
Everybody else is a ski shop.
Yeah.
Let's focus on boards.
Okay.
Plus, my husband and I were, when we lived in Vermont and even when we were in Minnesota, like we've been ski and snowboard like competitive freestyle coaches for the past 10 years.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
like I live in the park.
Yep.
In the trees.
Yeah.
In the other part of the mountain that everybody always forgets about.
Sure.
Or gets mad about. Oh, God, they're taking up so much space with the park. But then working at a ski shop that focused on racing for so long,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, what if we took this same dedication to racing,
Yeah.
but gave it to the park kids?
Okay.
Because that's the group of like up and coming kids that's where the excitement is in the industry right now. Like I'm seeing it in like the clothing, in the gear, everybody's like trying to get behind this like freestyle movement, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, let's be a freestyle focused shop.
Okay.
And coming up with like the name and everything. For a hot minute, we were going to be Sideways Sports Shop, and it was going to be sideways. Everything where if you stand on a board sideways, like we got you.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Sideways Board Shop or Sideways Sports or whatever is the name of the factory in Dubai that makes like half of the snowboards in the world. And I was like, okay, well, there's a little conflict of interest there. I'll get a cease and desist letter after like year 5.
Right.
I was like, I don't want to do that. So then we were going through names and, so the name for our LLC actually came first.
Okay.
Which is actually Rope Drop Projects.
Okay.
Because I have like 17 different ideas in my noggin at all times. And I don't want to give too much away because I'm going to, if I say something, they're going to be like, oh, Felicia's going to start that thing. And then it's never going to happen. I was like,
one thing at a time, Felicia.
Devastating. Yeah. I know. It all needs to happen all at once. So if anybody listening out there has a couple $1 million just floating around and wants to like invest in some really cool stuff, like come find me.
You've got the ideas. Yeah.
I just need a lot of capital in order to make all of them happen.
Makes sense.
So the Rope Drop Projects, the idea behind that is because I have all these ideas, just like a closed sign on a trail, it'd be, we're going to drop the rope. We're going to open up these different opportunities for things like trails open, like it's safe to proceed in this direction now.
Yes,
so Rope Drop Project started first, and then it was actually my husband had the idea for the name Hometown because Hometown USA.
Right.
We guys came back to our hometown. And then even just like everybody, I mean, this is really cool. It's an Olympic year, bonus. Pay attention to the athletes when they show their little profiles. They always give a shout out to their hometown, or at least their home mountain.
Right.
Like sometimes it's not like where they, went to school. Sometimes it's just their home hill.
Yeah.
But I always thought that was cool. So
But they're paying respect to their hometown. Yes.
Exactly. No matter where you go, you can always come home.
Yeah.
And that was that, like, having this welcoming feel. Walking into a ski shop if you've never skied before is really intimidating.
Sure.
The stuff's expensive. There's 700 options. You don't know what you're doing.
Right. You don't know what you need. Yeah.
But to have somebody be able to be like, hi.
Yeah.
Tell me your story.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
Right.
Like, I'm here for that. But yeah, and then as I was building this idea for Hometown Board Shop, the guys I work for, Inside Edge, got they kind of heard what I was doing. They're like, well, we kind of want to get out of retail.
Okay.
Like, do you want to maybe buy the shop?
Right, like we could just do this?
Right, so nothing's official yet. I'm currently still in negotiations with them, but the game plan is hopefully to, take over the space of Inside Edge.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that actually goes through. It's supposed to happen in the springtime. It was originally supposed to happen this year, but then the paperwork and everything was going to be in January.
Gotcha.
And I was like, we are not doing an ownership change in the middle of a season.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Let's think
that's
about
the
this.
worst possible time for that. So we just kind of pushed it forward. But I had already purchased a whole bunch of snowboards, and I'm like, guys, I need a place to sell this stuff. If we're not going to do it till April.
Right.
And that's when they were like, well, why don't you just sell your stuff in the Inside Edge?
Yeah, in our space.
So technically right now we have 2 registers. We're 2 separate businesses still this year.
Yeah.
But moving forward, the goal is to have
that's so cool.
the whole space.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool. And then don't panic, everybody who's listening out there. Reliable Racing is not going anywhere.
Okay.
We get that question a lot. They're like, oh, if you're going to buy the store, what's going to happen to Reliable? I'm like, no, it's fine. They're still going to make gates in the back. They're still there. The online warehouse is still there. It's fine. I'm just the little front, the retail store there where you come and get your skis tuned or your boards tuned. And that's all going to be the same. We're still going to have Nordic skis because we're right there at Coles Woods.
I know, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we do so much Nordic.
I'm sure.
and that's the funny thing too. I got a little bit of pushback on the name.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, it's board shop.
Right.
I'm like, well, forever in the history of snowboarding.
Yeah.
Everyone has gone and bought their snowboards at a ski shop.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's no reason people can't come and buy their skis at a board shop.
Yes.
So
it goes both ways. Yeah.
That's the story behind Hometown Board Shop, or
what
at least
a cool
the start
story.
of
Yes. Wow.
So that'll go. Let's see where the wind takes us.
Yeah, you're still in a state of evolution right now, essentially.
Innovate or die, baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Just got to keep moving forward.
I love it.
Yeah.
What a great story. And, it just goes to show you that sometimes you think you're on a path, right? And you don't actually realize what's happening until you get there and you're like, oh, this makes sense. Yes.
Okay, people have been nudging me this way this entire time.
Right. Yeah. But you got to combine your love for winter sports and the knowledge that you didn't even know you were gathering over the years, right?
Yeah. I mean, and sliding on snow is sliding on snow as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
It's whether, like I said, Nordic snowboard skiing, whether you're a racer, whether you're an instructor, whether you're, a park kid, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you give Matt and I put us on a snowboard and we actually like bumps the best, which is the riding bumps on a snowboard is very hard.
Sure.
And also a ridiculous thing to do.
I'm sure.
But it's my favorite. That's what I love. So people are they're like, oh yeah, what kind of snowboarder are you? I'm like, I'm a bump snowboarder.
Yeah. That's great.
Doesn't make any sense, but that's what I like. You like what you like.
That's it. And you don't shy away from it.
No, you got to fully embrace who you are, what you want to do,
Absolutely.
What you want to wear.
Yeah.
And we're here for you.
Definitely. Well, congrats on the launch.
Yes.
And we're excited for whatever growth happens, whatever that looks like for you. So it's really exciting stuff.
We actually yesterday went to the Gore Mountain Jibland Jib Jam.
Yes.
It's a mouthful.
I saw that on your Facebook. I wasn't going to try to say that, by the way, so thank you for doing it for me, because I was like, oh, good, I will mess that up. But how'd that go?
Oh, it was really, really super fun.
Yeah.
And talking about how everything full circle.
Yeah.
One of the guys that's there and does a lot of work with Gore is Tweak Skis. You should follow him. He's great.
Yeah.
But he was so funny. He's like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'm like, we actually used to work together at Killington.
Oh my gosh.
He didn't recognize me or like pay attention because like my name changed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, remember Matt Lynn?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, we went and got married, hence the name. He's like, oh my God. Yeah.
That's
so
great.
it was just really cool to like have everything, like I said, full circle.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then one of the guys that we grew up with at West Mountain when we were, just stupid, irresponsible kids in the park.
Sure.
He's now the groomer at Gore.
No
so
kidding.
he was the one that, and he works very closely with like the park crew. He's actually the park cutter. Brian DeMarsh, shout out. So it's really fun to like, I go up to Gore and I get to go hang out with my childhood friends.
That's so
you know what
cool.
I mean?
Yes.
So we're all like interconnected.
That's incredible. I love that. I love that for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, we do have to take a quick break.
Yes.
And when we come back, we're going to talk about, what you guys actually do at Hometown Board Shop and how we can come visit you. So we'll be right back on I'm In with the ARCC.
Hi, my name is David Cohen. As a project engineer at StoreTech, I focus on upgrading and improving technology that businesses rely on to be efficient and eliminate boundaries to productivity. What's different about StoreTech is the dedication to their customers and down-to-earth approach to IT. Our only agenda is to make life easier for you and your employees and allow you to focus on what's important. It's a true pleasure to be a part of StoreTech. I leave work with a real sense of pride knowing I'm part of such a wonderful team of enthusiastic people with unmatched knowledge and experience. Call us today at 518-793-1111 and see how our team can elevate your business to the next level.
And now, back to I'm In with the ARCC. Here's your host, Amanda Blanton.
And we're back. Thanks again for tuning in to I'm In with the ARCC, sponsored by StoreTech, your technology, our passion. And I'm here with Felicia Lynn, owner of Hometown Board Shop. It's been an absolute pleasure getting to hear your story, by the way. You're a great storyteller, too.
Aw,
if no
I
one's
talk
told
too
you
much.
that. No, that's okay. This is a talk show, so it works out to your advantage. I want to talk about the shop itself. And again, I know it's in this evolution stage, but what can people expect when they walk through the doors and they see your shiny, smiling face?
Well, if you don't see my face, you might get my mom's face. My mom works at the shop, so that whole the true idea of being a mom and pop's shop,
mom's there.
Mom's there.
I love it. Yes.
The ongoing joke is I think it was a customer actually said it. They're like, we're gonna make shirts. It says I'm the boss for you, but then it says I'm the mom.
Right.
So who's actually in charge? It's a really great question.
Yeah. I love it.
So it's you come in, you're greeted by one of us. It's just I wanna hear your stories.
I love that
because I actually really hate the term salesperson or sales. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm not a salesperson. I'm actually a really bad salesperson because it's gonna be really interesting to see how my husband's gonna kill me for saying this on the air, but how we're gonna make money because I am out to save people money.
Right.
And
I really
know
get them what they want and need. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm I know how expensive this sport is. I want to save you money. Literally, I remember being a kid, we would save coins and the coins we saved throughout the year is how we paid for our passes.
Yeah.
So I knew when the drawer of coins came out, ski season was almost here.
Right, exactly.
And we were ski swap kids, find as much gear as you can, and then what you couldn't find used, then we got new. So and I know how to do this on the cheap.
Times haven't changed. Yeah, times haven't changed either. There are still kids out there scraping and
Yeah, the guys, I'm on the board for Friends of Coleswoods.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Talk about wearing all the hats. But recently we were just talking about doing Nordic swaps because there's alpine ski swaps every year at the mountains, but nobody does Nordic.
Yeah.
And they're like, Felicia, that's so generous of you to, to be putting together a Nordic swap. That's going to take business from you. I go, no, it's not.
Right.
If anything, it's going to be more. It's going to be great. These are completely selfish reasons. I was more people on snow, they're going to realize, I bought these used boots, but they're really not that comfortable or they're not the right size.
Right.
So now we got another person in the sport. Boom, they're going to be in the shop buying boots. I'm in it for the long game here.
I love it.
But but as far as being a salesperson goes, I'm about to get you whatever's on sale, whatever is the right thing. I'm not going to just come in and like be like, this is the most expensive ski on the wall. This is what you need.
Right.
On the bunny hill.
Yeah, right.
No.
You're a beginner here.
Yes. Like, let's make sure that the budget is correct so that you have extra room. I'd rather you get less expensive gear so that you have more room in the budget for more lift tickets.
Sure.
You know, so it's like that whole thing.
And it's encouraging people to stick with it too,
exactly.
right?
Long game.
Yes.
So I prefer the term educator.
I love that.
So I am here to educate you on where you're at in your journey.
Yep.
What you may or may not need. And then also kind of thinking forward of what skier or snowboarder do you envision yourself being?
Yeah.
So like maybe we'll go and get the also, do you have it in the budget to buy now and then trade that in and get another one later? Or are we getting one? See?
Okay.
I know.
We've
Yeah.
got options.
Yeah. So, and then you're the one making the choice. Mm-hmm. So you're never going to get sold into something or upsold into something like at the shop. I don't believe in that. I think that's bad business. Not to say that anybody does locally. Oh my God, no. They're all the ski shops around, like, really good. We live in a really good area.
We do.
For like the snow sports support that you get. But I know that can happen at places, and it's one of the reasons why people are really intimidated. They're like, oh, I'm going to walk in and they're going to just like, give me a $700 pair of skis. And I'm like, no, it's still expensive. It's $450 ski and binding package over here.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But you're actually looking to start these relationships too with customers. That's what it really is about.
I mean, I have people. It's actually really annoying now. I have people legitimately come in and like pick up the phone or come into the store and they're like, "Is Terry here?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm Chop Liver. All right. I could have helped you, but okay, you can you have this relationship with my mom. That's cool.
Sure.
All right. Yep.
Don't be jealous of Terry. It's okay.
Well, it's the same thing with the dog too. Sheldon, my dog, will come to school come to work with me sometimes, and a lot of the kids come in and open the door, and they're like, "Is the dog here today?"
That's great.
Yeah.
You're like, but what about me?
Yeah, I'm like, for the record, Sheldon is not retired. He's, he only works part-time, so he's not there every day.
That is great.
We do post on our Facebook page, or the Instagram.
When he's going to be in.
When he's going to be in.
Okay,
so, yeah,
he's got fans, so he can't leave him waiting.
Yes, he doesn't have his own Facebook, but he is on our Facebook.
Good. That's awesome. So I love this. This is a good vibe. You know what I mean?
Try.
You walk in, you're instantly going to feel comfortable because you are there to educate and just raise awareness about what this sport looks like, what might work best for you. And if they walk out and don't spend any money, it's okay. And if
they'll
they
be
do,
back.
great. They'll be back, yes. No, but I get it. It's a different approach than a lot of those big box type stores, right? But
I also send people like to other stores all the time.
Yeah.
I tell people, I'm like, okay, I should at least be your first stop or your first call.
Sure.
Because even if I don't have it, I'm going to be able to point you in the right direction of where to go.
Yeah.
Whether you're going south and you need to go to Alpine Sports Shop, whether you're getting something, you're looking for the brands that I don't have, but maybe Sports Page does.
Right.
Or you want to go up north. We have a really great relationship with the guys up at Adirondack All Seasons.
Okay.
Up by Gore.
Yeah.
So it's whatever direction you're going, or you need telly stuff, I'll send you out to Killington or the Mountaineer. I've been in this world for long enough that I pretty much know where
you have a network. Yeah.
where to get what you need.
That's awesome.
And the one thing that makes it's like nails on a chalkboard for me is like, well, if you don't have it, I'll just buy it on Amazon. I'm like, no. go down the road. They have it down the road.
Right.
It's just, you can get it today. I promise. It just takes one more stop.
You can see it and touch it, and no,
don't buy it on Amazon.
But good for you, truly, because you're right. This community is wonderful. Spanning out even into neighboring states.
Yeah,
you know all these.
I mean,
people.
the 518 is not that big. I mean, it's huge, but it's not that big.
Yeah. But there's a lot out there. Yeah. So I enjoy that you can, direct people in that direction if need be. So yeah. So Felicia, let me ask you this. I know again, you're a new business. You're already talking about expansion and all these fun things, but what do you want Hometown Board Shop to be known for? Like 3 years from now?
It should feel like home.
Yeah.
I also have it's the 90s kid in me. I'm like, I want it to be like like when Zoomies first started.
Yeah.
Like there was the couch and you could come and play video games, like
and hang out.
Yeah. One of the things we actually on our to-do list for this week is actually to like hang up a couple different TVs so that we can actually have like the different Olympic like events playing at the shop.
Yeah.
Also wanted, if anybody has a really good couch out there that they are looking to get rid of and don't need anymore, we need a couch.
Yeah.
I don't have a couch.
I love that.
I need a couch.
Somebody out there's got
I have
you.
I have like 4 wooden benches in the store, which do just fine.
Sure,
but they are nobody. You don't want to sit and watch like the entire border cross event on a wooden bench. A couch would be better.
All right. I hope you get a ton of calls about the couch. I'm sure you will.
I mean, I'd rather get the call on the person who's got $1 billion floating around.
That's true. To invest in your business. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So in the moment, you're located in Inside Edge, which is wonderful, and we can't wait to hear what the future holds.
Yeah.
For Hometown Board Shop.
It's going to be great. I'm really excited. So
awesome.
Come say hi.
Yeah, I love it. Anything you want to say before we wrap up the show today?
Oh, God.
I know.
Let's see. This business. So anybody out there listening who is thinking about starting their own business or wants to, it is the single most hardest thing that you're probably ever going to do. Outside of, I assume, childbirth, because I hear that's really hard.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't have kids, so I can't compare that. So,
right.
But it is really hard, but it is really, really worthwhile.
Awesome.
So don't
real
be
advice.
Don't be scared.
Yeah. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Full send.
Yeah.
Full send. Whatever you want. Full send.
I love that. I love that. And, and find your community, right?
Yeah, you find your people.
That's it.
More specifically, if you can find a niche, an unfilled niche within your community,
even better.
That's it. You've got it there. What if you build it, they will come.
That's it. That's
Build dreams,
advice.
baby.
Great advice, Felicia. Thank you. This has been a fun show, so thank you so much. And awesome story. And we are here for you guys. We're rooting for you. Yes. We're excited for the future for Hometown Board Shop.
Yes.
It's going to be great. Awesome.
All right, stop on by.
Yes. Well, thank you again. Yes. And that's all the time we have today on I'm In with the ARCC. Be sure to tune in next week.